In just a few seconds, a vehicle can be buried in snow or lightning can tear through the night sky. The moments you are about to see are not movies. A powerful lightning strike hits in an instant, the light bursting brilliantly. A scene that makes everyone hold their breath. In just an instant, lightning tears through the space, sending sparks everywhere, a moment that makes viewers gasp. In an Iowa storm, lightning strikes a car flash. The entire frame lights up, a moment that makes viewers' hearts stop. The truck chooses an unexpected steering angle to climb a steep slope, a decision that shows every steering move affects safety. The car slides sideways right into the truck's blind spot. Everything happens in an instant, leaving viewers breathless with every frame. Intersections always carry risks. This situation shows that observation and maintaining a safe distance are important when driving. A runaway tire rolls across the road, cars brake hard and swerve repeatedly, a tense moment that makes viewers hold their breath. In Jiangxi, rushing floodwater drowns a car. A man is rescued in a breathless moment that draws everyone's attention. Just a certain depth of water and the force from larger vehicles can be enough to move a car. It is not safe to drive through flooded areas. A lithium-ion battery explodes in a dormitory, creating a fireball right next to two visitors. Fortunately, no one is injured, but it is a clear warning about battery safety. A gas cylinder explosion at a gas station, just thinking about it is chilling. The situation reminds that following safety regulations is critical. Have you ever experienced a moment where everything changed so quickly, you couldn't even understand what happened? Rocks slide onto the railway, causing the train to tilt dangerously, a situation showing that landslides can disrupt transportation at any time.
Holy shit.
Water rises violently, overflowing the dam and sweeping everything away, a moment that leaves viewers stunned. Planning a grand comeback, but the Spitfire instead freezes on stage. The silent propeller leaves everyone both surprised and amused.
Everybody back! Back!
Emergency landings require skill and precise judgment. This situation shows the important role of pilot training. The airplane wheels wobble and shake out of control at the moment of touchdown. Viewers' hearts seem to stop, then release in relief when everything remains safe. Each wave makes the ship sway, metal pipes colliding repeatedly, a breathless scene as workers constantly dodge. In the chaotic moment, people can only stand still, a scene that leaves everyone stunned by how a small error can have heavy consequences. Controlling speed and distance at the dock is very important. Just a small mistake can lead to multiple collisions.
I can't.
An incident in Pendleton shows that when a vehicle is stuck on railway tracks, leaving the car immediately is the most important safety measure.
Oh my God!
Even 1 second of delay on railway tracks can lead to serious consequences. Always observe and react quickly in unusual situations.
Damn. Oh.
A thunderstorm lights up the night sky over Houston, repeated flashes, making the whole city seem to shake in an instant. Which moment kept you from looking away? Comment below and subscribe to watch the next part. No countdown, just a sudden strike from the sky, enough to make everything feel frozen for a few terrifying seconds. A hailstorm in Fairfax causes ice to fall continuously onto the station roof, creating loud sounds and clearly reflecting the intensity of extreme weather. Oklahoma transforms in minutes. Hail pours down heavily, leaving everyone who witnesses it stunned.
Oh my God, the tree. Oh, we gotta cry. Oh, our windshield, no! We just lost the back window. We just lost the back window. Okay, we need to go.
At a glance, it looks like the lake is boiling, but it is actually hail falling continuously, a visually striking yet dangerous scene. While everything seems normal, a wall suddenly collapses, a scene that leaves witnesses stunned in an instant.
看到车了没有？
Signs of structural deterioration should not be ignored. Timely action can prevent dangerous situations. While everything collapses, the man remains standing safely on the stairs, a fragile moment between danger and luck. Just a slight loss of balance in cargo can slide away quickly a humorous situation, but also a lesson in safety. Just a few seconds after the worker stands up, an SUV suddenly rushes in and hits the chair, a moment that makes everyone shiver at how close it was. In heavy traffic in Auckland, a car drifts out of control due to a missing wheel, a moment that keeps viewers from looking away. Missing a wheel, yet the journey continues as if nothing happened. The female driver remains so calm that the dangerous situation turns almost humorous. Everything seems normal. Then boom, the medicine cabinet turns against them at the most unexpected moment, a sudden burst that makes the shift unforgettable. Everything happens in an instant, and then crash, the man runs straight into a signboard, creating a moment both surprising and funny. If there were an Oscar at the zoo, do you think this hippo would win Best Performer? These fluffy energy balls are officially on break, sliding, rolling, and playing like no rules exist. Can I have some water? The squirrel approaches very politely while the man becomes an unexpected mobile water station. In the vast ocean, a pod of dolphins glides along the side of a boat, creating a lively scene like a beautiful nature film. Who would think just a yawn could be powerful enough to break glass like that? Truly hidden strength that makes viewers laugh instantly. In just a moment, the store is taken over by water. The flood rushes in unexpectedly, creating a moment both tense and unbelievable. Amid the howling wind, familiar objects suddenly become dangerous, a moment that makes viewers realize the harsh power of nature. Just turning gently when a twist appears, the tractor detaches from its trailer. Zero visibility on a Minnesota highway. A car slides off the road in a snowstorm, a moment that leaves everyone holding their breath due to the danger. Wind howls and snow blankets everything. White but rescue teams still move into the Iceland Glacier, a race against time to bring people back safely. campsite in Queensland is submerged and floodwater vehicles float around, creating a shocking scene. Alicante is submerged in water as heavy rain hits eastern Spain. Streets turn into fast-flowing currents within seconds. Shaking in Bangkok shows that the effects of the Myanmar earthquake can travel far, a clear reminder of the reach of seismic activity. During an earthquake, following safety instructions and staying calm helps reduce risks for yourself and others. In Whale Storm, Francis brings sea snow blowing sideways. White sea foam sweeps through the area, turning a family trip into an unforgettable scene. Amid roaring waves and howling wind, a familiar road becomes a dangerous zone, an image both magnificent and concerning. Powerful waves crash directly onto the shore water, flooding into the streets. Nature shows its force in a crowded tourist area. High waves crash close to homes, while strong winds shake everything. Nature displays its power right before our eyes. A truck crashes into a barrier, flipping an SUV, yet the driver manages to move just in time to survive. On a mountain road, an excavator slides off a truck and crashes into a car behind. Fortunately, no one is seriously hurt. One small mistake nearly pushes everything out of control, but luck intervenes just in time. A crane collapses directly in front of a moving car, but a split-second steering decision turns disaster into a miraculous escape. An SUV attempts to park but crashes into a fire hydrant, sending water spraying everywhere like a scene from a movie. Floodwaters rise rapidly in rivers across Japan, leaving many people stranded, a tense situation that worries anyone watching.
線とか、なんか流れるように。
中に入っていきますもんね。
Heavy rain pours down, quickly flooding residential areas in Texas and Queensland, and everyday life is disrupted in an instant. A field in southeastern New Mexico is covered in hail, creating a winter-like scene in the middle of a desert landscape. Southern Wisconsin faces rising river levels as heavy rain transforms roads into waterways and erases boundaries between land and water.
Take a man to the rescue. Good stuff. Culvert's blocked. The debris flow in action here.
A car slows suddenly, forcing a motorcyclist behind to brake hard and slide sideways, stopping just inches away. Slow motion footage captures lightning tearing across the Mississippi sky. The blinding light spreads through the space, creating a breathtaking moment. Lightning flashes tearing through the Key Biscayne sky during a violent storm, a moment where everything lights up, then falls back into darkness. Lightning strikes directly into the Tower of the Americas in San Antonio. The flash bursting in the sky, a moment that makes everyone hold their breath. Behind the airplane, swirling trails appear like invisible brushstrokes, creating a delicate beauty that makes viewers pause and admire. A loud impact echoes part of the ship, suddenly collapses. Everything freezes for a few breathless seconds before the unexpected scene. In Maine, snow doesn't fall, but blows sideways in a nor'easter storm. The whiteout makes everything seem to disappear in an instant. After a sudden storm on the Iceland Glacier, tourists are rescued safely, a moment that brings a sigh of relief. Not an ordinary winter day, St. John's feels like the hardest level as snow and wind combine, leaving everyone overwhelmed. With just a flick of the hand, hot water turns into an ice cloud in midair, a moment that amazes everyone who sees it. Layer upon layer of thick snow piles up, and the vehicle is gradually swallowed in Binghamton, a time-lapse moment showing the true power of winter. Proper management from the Keystone Dam shows the important role of water control systems in protecting residential areas.
Oh shit.
Shelves dance during the Bengay earthquake, a scene that makes viewers both worried and unable to look away. Massive waves repeatedly crash into Pacifica Pier water, spraying high amid danger warnings, a scene that leaves viewers holding their breath. Waves rise high and slam down violently, water spraying everywhere. The ocean's power is clearly visible in Pacifica. Two lightning strikes hit the same spot in succession, flashes lighting up the city, a scene both spectacular and frightening. A lightning bolt cuts across the night sky near Lisbon, light bursting through the darkness, a moment that makes everything seem to pause. Not real snow, but pink snow. Cherry blossoms fill the air across Washington, D.C., so beautiful that everyone stops to admire. A massive colony of siphonophores drifts gently underwater, creating a soft scene like a living painting of the ocean. Who knew there was a dancer under the sea? Red sea cucumbers moving, like they are dancing, both strange and captivating. From snowstorms, flash floods to lightning, and earthquakes, every moment reminds us that everything can change in an instant. Which moment left you frozen? The longest comment? Now like if you watched until the end, and subscribe so you do not miss the next videos.
Yeah.